Briefly, I want to touch on the Gayle King interview with Lisa Leslie. People have been asking me to put my 2 cents into it, and I'm going to do so right now, and I thank you for those requests. I'm not going to roast Gayle King today. I know you guys are looking for that. Maybe on a live stream we might have some fun, but I'm not. I think that it is right now not important because you're always going to have black people like a Gayle King. They're a part of the society. You have people who are going to looking to take down black people in general, black men in particular. But I want you brothers to look at the big picture of this whole CBS interview. You have Lisa Leslie, who was the person being interviewed. And then you have CBS, okay? This is how white society, our propaganda society, our racism works. They know that we cannot use a white person to carry this out, okay? We had the white reporter that said the N-word, and then we forgave them on MSNBC. And CBS is saying we need somebody to carry out these questions. But if we send a white person, black communities are going to jump on it and say, CBS is racist, white supremacy is here, look at what they're doing, they're trying to tear us down. Because anybody white who's been coming out talking about Kobe Bryant has been getting the heat, okay? But you got to ask this question. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to use a black person to carry this out. Who better to do it than black male hater Gayle King? Where we use her to carry out these questions that will defame and undermine the legacy and the honor of Kobe Bryant. So we bring the black male hater Gayle King into the question. Gayle King's job is to use Lisa Leslie, okay, who might not even know the question is coming. Before the interview starts, Gayle King might be, hey, how you doing? Been a big fan of yours for a long time. She probably doesn't even know this question's coming. But Gayle King wants to use Lisa Leslie to hopefully turn on Kobe Bryant and embarrass him in front of all America, quote unquote, white America, who is the dominant society. We need to use you, Gayle King, to turn the other black person against him. This is how society works with black relationships. They use the sisters to turn on against the brothers. They use sisters to turn on sisters. They use black men to turn on black men. This is the playbook and nobody ever notices it. But I want to look at the Honorable Lisa Leslie, who is fast on her feet. When Gayle King actually questioned about the sexual allegations and how it affected her, she responds in a way that vindicates Kobe Bryant in such charges to redeem his honor that Gayle King wants to take away from him. She talks about, he's never been that way with me. He talks about, in comparison to other players, they wanted to use me as this or whatever to get with other girls. Kobe Bryant was never like that. She talks about him in ways that I think he was being set up. If that happened, it was consensual and so on and so forth. She understands the trick, okay? And a lot of black people don't understand the trick. She knows that Gayle King is the person that's trying to be a turncoat against Kobe, but she won't let him do it. She's going to stay on cold and represent him in the best way possible when she has the opportunity to trash him. Let's go back to this, and I hope a lot of brothers understand this. As a black man, we always support or always complain about Gayle King. Why don't we honor Lisa Leslie and women who are like her? You see, here's the situation. When a black woman starts sticking up for a black man, it's, oh man, she's an agent, you can't trust her, blase, 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 blase. I mean, what incentive did Lisa Leslie get for sticking up for Kobe Bryant? I mean, to be honest, Feminism is paying a lot of money. To be honest, all the big shoe deals and shoe companies paying. I mean, to basically stand on his behalf. I could have set her back in white society. She chose to do the right thing for the black man. And yet, when you get women like her, we don't appreciate them. We stay silent on women who stick up for brothers, and we get loud for those who don't. I also want to talk about this as a black person, as an African American man, as brothers, when they are trying to use somebody to divide us. How do we respond? You have a time or a place to disparage a black man in a meeting, to somebody that can lay charges against a brother. You might not even like this guy personally, okay? And that's another thing. It's easy to do something for somebody and speak on their behalf when you like them. But what if you don't like them? The correct thing to do is what Lisa Leslie did. Even for my biggest enemy, if they ask me about this person's life, he did this and he did that, I'm going to say I don't know anything about that. I can't speak to those things. All I can tell you is when I was around him, I didn't notice anything about that. That was not something that I knew about. That's the right answer, okay? This is the right answer. And if you start to do that, what happens is white society and those have to respect you. Gayle King is a person that carries out things against black people, against black men. Nobody can really fully respect her, okay, for that. She has no honor from the other people. But when you're a person that has your stay on code with your people, then you can actually start to build things in relationships and trust because you're not a turncoat, you're not a sellout. And I really got to understand this. It's easy to roast Gayle King, brothers, but here's the situation. You're always going to have black people like that. We've always had in our history. We've always had a black person willing to take a dive, willing to crap on a black man or somebody doing something great. You cannot stop that. That is going to happen always. The only thing you can do is worry about the people that want to deal with you, worry about the people that are trying to do stuff, worry about the people that are wanting to stay on code and work with you, and worry about those people who are in your corner and thank them. Let me tell you something, man. A person like Lisa Leslie, you know, nobody owes you to be in your corner like that, brother. All right? That's something that's a gift from God. When you get somebody that will stick up for you, that is honorable. Okay? And we need to appreciate such people. Because in a day and age where everybody's looking to sell out for a bigger deal or for some money, Lisa Leslie stays true to the core. So guys, thank you for listening to the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out this video here. Go to the first comment at the top. And guys, as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Check my Patreon, my Black Man Perfect t-shirts, and we're out. Peace.